In this video I will be demonstrating wire wrapped bezels for top front drilled stones. This agate has quite a large hole. If your hole is smaller, stay watching till later in the video. Two 0.8mm wires fit through comfortably. I have two 10-inch lengths of 0.8mm round soft copper wire. Make a small loop in the middle of one of the wires. Where the wires cross, bend them parallel. From the back of the stone, thread the wires through the hole. Bend the loop and wires upwards. Separate the wires and bend them outwards. Take the second wire and bend it in the middle to the same angle as the other wires. I will be weaving the wires together with 0.2mm copper wire. Start with the wires on the stone. Start with the weaving wire coming up between the two wires. Wrap twice around one of the wires. Place the other wire into position below the other wires. Wrap the wires as two pairs. Wrap twice around the first wire and its paired wire. Wrap twice around just the first wire, bringing the weaving wire back up between the two pairs. Now weave the other pair of wires. Wrap twice around the inner wire. Wrap twice around both wires. Wrap twice around the inner wire, bringing the weaving wire back up between the two pairs. Now back to the first pair. Wrap twice around the inner wire. Wrap twice around both wires. Wrap twice around the inner wire. Then back to the other pair. Continue weaving this pattern, maintaining the gap between the two pairs. Bend the pairs of wires inwards towards each other. Where the wires meet, bend them back away from each other. Continue the weaving pattern. I am using this small screwdriver to help shape the bale. Bend the woven wires at their thickest point over the screwdriver. At the back, attach the wires to the loop. Thread the weaving wire through the loop and then a few times around one of the inner wires. Repeat this process a few more times, alternating sides. Finish by wrapping the weaving wire a few times around one of the inner wires. Trim short the two outer wires. Use round nose pliers to make a loop in the cut end. Repeat with the inner wires. Make sure the cut ends are pushed well down and can't be felt. The bail on this quartz is made exactly the same way, but this time I want to add some extra decoration. Separate the two pairs of wires. Weave the wires by wrapping twice around both wires, then twice around just the inner wire and repeat. Bring the wires to the front of the stone at the base of the bail. Start forming the woven wires into small spirals. I am extending the weave on the upper spiral. Trim the excess wires. Tuck the cut ends inside the bail at the bottom. Extend the weaving on the lower spiral. Bend the wires around to the back of the stone. Trim the wires short and tuck the cut ends under the bail. This stone has a smaller hole. Thread the first wire through the hole to the middle point. Bend the wires upwards. At the top of the stone, bend the wires to meet. Where the wires meet, bend them outwards. Take the second wire and bend in the middle. Wrap the weaving wire twice around the front wire. Place the other wire into position below the front wire. Wrap twice around the middle and top wires. Wrap twice around the middle and lower wires. Repeat this pattern up to the top of the stone. At the top of the stone, bend the back wire to meet the others. Separate the wires into pairs and continue to weave the bail using the same pattern as on the first stone. At the back of the stone, attach the bail to the base of the back wire using the weaving wire. I am finishing the pendant in the same way as the previous stone. Thank you for watching. Please join me for my next video.